Also on this week in Japan, we'll talk with the Sensei, or the teachers of Aikido. They are passing on a unique philosophy and a gentle martial art. The martial arts in Japan are a tradition as old as the samurai having honed their skills in war. But today's modern-day practitioners have taken a more spiritual path, and out of this has evolved Aikido. It's a martial art with all of the usual discipline, but almost none of the violence. There once was a man who dedicated half of his life to studying the traditional martial arts. And the other half to developing an original form of his own. A martial art that rejects violence, rivalry, or brute strength. The art was Aikido, and the man was Morihei Ueshiba. Before he died in 1969, Master Ueshiba had passed his knowledge on to a core of dedicated disciples who would in turn pass it around the world. Ueshiba's son, now director of the Aikido World Headquarters in Tokyo, has inherited his father's sense of mission.
My father was like the Gyoja, men who devoted their lives to attaining enlightenment. He was constantly in hard training and discipline. His strong devotion to the way of Aikido sits vividly in my mind.
From son, the teaching of Aikido was passed on to grandson. And to more than 1 million students in at least 50 countries. Under the watchful portrait of the founder, people who have come from all over to Tokyo to the original school or dojo watch in order to perfect their technique. Some of Ueshiba's original students are still teaching there, including Kisaburo Osawa.
It's hard to explain to someone who hasn't experienced it. Even a book can't explain it. You have to do it to understand.
And so day after day, Master Osawa patiently demonstrates the many intricate techniques of Aikido. There are rituals. There are throws. But the Aikidoist never strikes back. And that is one reason that Aikido is sometimes criticized as being too soft. But Master Osawa is explaining to his class that in the end, the attacker defeats himself. The key to good technique is to welcome the attack, to blend with it, and then to bring it full circle, and to turn the force back on the attacker without ever hitting him. Unlike other martial arts, there is no competition here. Nobody wins. Nobody loses. Learning to take a ball is as important as learning to throw. In practice, this means that physical size, or even physical strength, is irrelevant in Aikido. It also means that this is more than a physical exercise. What you cannot see here is the other training that goes on at the same time, the spiritual discipline.
In contrast to the fluid movements you can see on the outside, there is a fire burning inside. It flows through like a kind of spontaneous stream. That is the character of Aikido.
Aikido, literally translated, means the way of harmony. The word ki is most often translated as the energy of life. And good ki is the reason that Master Osawa is still practicing at the age of 79. It has nothing to do with physical strength. Ki is central to an understanding of Aikido, but it is a very elusive concept.
I don't think ki exists in a tangible sense. It is foolish to try to explain the word ki. It is a kind of a human energy or life. It is essential to channel that energy in your body through daily practice.
私I don't understand it either. In the natural course of practice, something innate comes out, and this is the key. If you try to force it out, it's not true. When I was young, I wanted to make bamboo shoots grow more quickly, so I used to dig the ground away from the shoots. My parents used to scold me for that. The key of the bamboo shoots should come out naturally. In teaching and guiding students, I just encourage them to let their key out, do their best. Key is something like that, I think, doing your best.
In the words of the founder of Aikido, he fills you with vitality and leads naturally to dynamic, spontaneous movement. With the unification of mind and body, and being at one with the universe, the body moves at will, offering no resistance. From the way of harmony to the way of business. Coming up on This Week in Japan, a tour of the heart of the electronics industry in Tokyo, Akihabara.